News Center's Chris Conte sat down with the family this afternoon. He joins us now with this tragic story. Chris.
Rachel, Kathy Johnson somehow survived that 40-car pileup with only some cuts, broken ribs, and a broken cheekbone. Tonight, though, Kathy and her two daughters are trying to make sense of this horrible accident.
Get them, come to them.
It's strange how the moments that oftentimes change our lives forever happen so suddenly and without warning.
We both loved each other very much. Our 25th anniversary was this September.
Kathy Johnson and her husband Craig knew that traveling to Iowa in the middle of a snowstorm would be tough.
He said we need to get going a little earlier because it's starting to snow.
But they had no other choice because Kathy's aunt had just passed away and they needed to pay their respects.
I started feeling just more and more collisions as everyone piled up.
As the cars began piling up on I-35, it was around 3 in the afternoon that moment happened, when Kathy Johnson and her two daughters' lives would be forever changed.
And he said, Kathy, and opened the door, and I said, no, don't, I couldn't get it out. And he got out of the car, and then probably 6 or 7 more cars hit us and hit him, and he was gone.
For 2 hours, Kathy was wedged in the back of their car, unsure of where her husband and 2 dogs were. Rescuers were finally able to free her and find one of the dogs.
And I kept saying, where's my husband, where's my husband? And
it would be at a hospital in Iowa where she'd learned that the man she loved so much, the father of her 2 girls and her best friend, was gone forever.
And he is just a very good man.
To his 2 daughters, Craig Johnson will always be remembered as one thing: Dad.
Wake us up on school mornings by singing random songs we never heard before. He was making up on the spot.
A man devoted to his family that he would be glad to know is sticking together as they try and make sense of all this. Aside from being a dedicated family man, Craig spent over 25 years working for IBM. His funeral will be held tomorrow at 10 a.m. at the Holy Spirit Catholic Church in Rochester. The family is still searching for their other dog. Reporting live in the studio, Chris Conte, KTTC News Center.